All right, you guys have been asking me about what a micro team is, and I mentioned to you I have some partners that are running their business this way. I have some coaching clients. I actually have an entire SOP. I have a bunch of information. If you would like it, you know how to reach me. Just message me here. I'd be happy to send it to you. I think a conversation around it one-on-one might be helpful before sending it to you, but I'm open to doing either or both. So I was just talking about this with a leader again yesterday, that whole messy middle concept. It's like really staying small and being a micro team, or fully committing to a team growth and getting at least over 10 or 15 agents, in my humble opinion, is really the way to go. You guys have heard me talk about building real estate teams in a new way. I don't think we have to do a 50-50 split anymore. I think there's things that we can do much differently to have people stay on our team for years. My husband and I have experienced that. Many of my partners have experienced that. And having high-performing team members because of the offerings, not only split-wise, but value proposition and kind of really what you're attracting, and of course the model you're in. Okay, so anyways, we'll talk about that. I'll chunk it down in some other videos, but micro teams. Micro team, what does that mean? If you are a top producing agent, you want to maintain being the top producing agent, the face of the business, the one who's out there, the one that people think of and know as the real estate agent. If you want to be on every transaction and involved in some way, shape, or form in every transaction, and if you personally want to sell a lot of real estate, then the micro team model might be for you. Because if you're growing a team, you're letting go of a lot of the control. You're letting go of oftentimes being the face of the business. In fact, it's better usually not to be the face of the business and to have the business have its own identity, so to speak, so people can fit their own goals inside of it. So a micro team is more around the agent. It's the agent's business. They're just surrounding themselves with a couple of agents and staff members that are going to help equip them at the highest level to have the most leverage and sell a lot of real estate as a solo agent, basically. So typically the model will be that you're going to have, someone that is going to be your personal assistant and admin, your right hand, so to speak. Oftentimes they can actually help you to really stay out of the day-to-day and be the conduit between you and the client, especially if you have hundreds of sales a year as kind of a solo agent. If you want to focus on just the listings, which some micro teams do, then you're going to have a full-time listing manager who's actually going to be communicating with all of the clients as well. And then you're going to have somebody who's going to do your open houses and somebody who's going to do your showings. So you're still going to be involved with every buyer. You're just not going to do all the showings, and you're not going to do all your open houses. You're going to be negotiating offers, right? And so it's kind of a showing assistant model, but not necessarily. It's a hybrid kind of between a showing assistant and a buyer's agent. But really what those people do, how you compensate them, what the expectations are, and how you're involved is kind of what makes it conceptually a micro team. And again, I have all those SOPs. But when people look at this and they go, I really don't want to grow a big team. I love selling real estate, but I'm capping out at 50, 60, 70, whatever transactions a year because it's just all the time I have. I don't want to work every night and every weekend. I don't want to be tied to my email 24/7. I want to have a life. That's where the micro team might come into play for you. The couple of people that I do work with that do this at a high level, they don't get in the weeds of their email at all. They don't work nights and weekends, and they're selling 100 homes, 200 homes a year, they're giving some cool opportunity to their team members and their staff members. And those people that come on the micro team are going to be a very specific behavior style. They're going to want to do specific things. They're not going to want to do specific things. They're not going to be an agent who wants to run their own business, because that's not what they're going to be doing as part of a micro team. And so that's really, I think, the key is knowing who those people are that are going to want to be in that sort of a model. Because if you can find those people, it's a great opportunity for them, and it ends up being a great opportunity for you. So if you want more information on it, let me know. If you're considering what to do and how to build your business and how to keep growing it, this might be something that you haven't thought of before that could possibly help you.